You know, I finally put these floating numbers on here after forever. I've always wanted them, never did. So it's actually pretty sweet to see the numbers floating like that. It also helps for you guys to see the damage numbers as well. But I got another bonus build update for y'all. This one is a good one. You know what? I just uploaded a build a couple weeks ago called Invulnerable. It was another version of Insurmountable, which I made like last year. And the reason why I came out with it is because I had the chill out mask, which allowed me to use the technician specialization while getting extra protection from elites. So then I was able to get the max, you know what I'm saying? But I changed something else. Changed something else on this, right? And you know what, man? Whenever I think that something can't get better, something always happens that just changes my mind. You know what I'm saying? So, as always, we're about to go over here and do this bounty. And while we're doing the bounty, you can see how the build works, and then I'll give you a breakdown at the end. By the way, this build, in both videos, Invulnerable and Insurmountable, they were showcased on a legendary mission. This is heroic. And if you want to see how this works in legendary, I have the links to both videos in the description. And I might actually, you know, run this on legendary. We'll see. I kind of like, you know, the heroic vibe of me, you know, playing with this and heroic and talking about it and everything like that. Nice little vibe we got going on here. Plus, this is pretty much invincible and heroic. Alright. I love these damage numbers. Why didn't I do this before, man? It gives you like a clear vision of what exactly the damage you're doing. Perfect. And I want to tell y'all something, you know, both of those videos that I uploaded, you know, I had people in the comments telling me numerous times, yo, you need to use this talent, you need to use this talent. And I just never did. So I finally decided to, you know, I was thinking about it myself as well. But, you know, with the way that I set it up was specifically, it's like a specific game style, right? And it was with the Ravenous. You know what I'm saying? It was with the Ravenous as the primary, so it had like two specific playstyles. And those playstyles catered to the build so beautiful. You know, it allows you to face tank elite enemies. And then when you were going against like the purples, like these guys, right? Since they don't really aim at your head, you would use the shields playstyle. But you know what the problem with that was? There's so many people who complain about not having the Ravenous, right? So many people just don't raid, or they don't, you know, even care to. So it's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna just skip on these raid exotics because, you know, a raid can be a pain to get into. You know, and like you have to really, you know, find a team. If you don't have a team, you know, the LFG is like crazy because when you LFG, most of the teams are sweats, and they always want people to, oh, you need to have this build, you need to do this. It's like real specific, right? And it could be a pain to try and find randoms. So this bonus build update is for you guys who don't have the Ravenous, and you can use this build in full effect. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who do like to raid and you do have the raid exotics, another good weapon to use with this is a Regulus pistol. The only thing is that when you do use the Regulus pistol, you're not going to be able to have as much skill tier. So it might change up the way that you want to do it. But let's test it out right here. Yo, why didn't nobody tell me before about these damage numbers, man? It just looks beautiful on the screen, don't it? I'm tripping. 2 years in, I still haven't had it. Oh, we love shotgunners. You know, people. When you got a shield like this, shotgunners are perfect. Because they don't really, you know, they can't really aim at your head, you know what I'm saying? Even if they're elite, they just spread those bullets right on your shield. Just goes right back at them. So you watch. Boom. All them numbers at the same time. Keep going. Alright. So yeah, this is the gameplay right here with the Regulus pistol. If you know, are a raider and you have the raid exotics, instead of using the Ravenous, you could use that. You could use this. And it's very strong. Like, this is like kind of like a DPS version. And I don't know if you know about the other build that I had, right? Invulnerable, but I rolled skill damage everywhere. And if you want to use a Regulus pistol and go like the DPS route, then you can roll headshot damage. So let me go back to the regular style that I was using to finish up this bounty. Then we could show you what I got going on here. Oh, we got some stragglers here. Oh, you that. Ooh. You know, this actually hits really hard too. Ah, okay, so this bounty is like going backwards, because usually you would come from this way to come in here to do the bounty. So now I remember where I'm at. Alright, let's go. Finish this off. Uh-oh. Dang, bro. They had me going every which way on this mission. Oh, they right here? Okay. Oh, y'all heavy. Alright. Ooh, it's intense. It's intense, baby. Let's go. Oh, look at that damage. Gosh, bro, that's... Oh, you healed? Rocket drone. Hold on, let me... It's crazy. This is nuts, man. What is that? Oh, you destroying my health. Alright, let me... This is the only armor kit I use, so... Alright, let me get back a little bit. Look at all those bullet holes. Fire squad on me. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah. Immune? What's immune? Wow, I'm gonna use that striker drone to my advantage. Bosses over here. Yo, this is a unique bounty, man. This reminds me of if they were to have like legendary what is this faction called? Legendary hyenas. You know, they got all kind of different stuff going on here. Ooh. Push you off. Oh my goodness. best bonus build updates yet. All right, let's go. Show you what we got here, folks. All right, nothing much has changed except that if you noticed, I haven't even pulled out the Ravenous the whole time, as I was doing periodically in the Invulnerable build. But I'm not using any of these. The only thing I'm using is this card custom, right? Because it gives you one skill tier. And this is more skill based rather than hybrid, because on the other build, I was using Perfect Intimidate for my chest piece so that when I pull out the Ravenous, then I do 40% amplified weapon damage with the Ravenous, and the amplified weapon damage you get from, you know, switching to the left shoulder with the bonus armor. It shreds, literally. But as all of these people in the comments were saying, hey man, you need to use kinetic momentum, right? And it's perfect for shields, especially this, right? Because kinetic momentum, okay, when in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. While active, this shield is active all the time. It's not gonna ever not be active. So your stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2% up to 15 stacks. So you get 30% skill repair and 15% skill damage. That, along with all of the skill damage rolled everywhere on the build. You see I have the chill out mask for the extra protection for bleeds. So I have the most you can get. And so I have skill damage rolled everywhere, except for here, because, you know, a wyvern chest piece is hard to come by with the stats that you want, as is any other stat or talent that you might need. So I just rolled kinetic momentum and accepted what I can get, you know. Armor regen is actually good because it coincides with the armor regen you get from the Memento backpack after getting all these stacks up. And this is still tanky. It's at 1.4 million armor. I used to have this improvised piece rolled to skill tier, but I decided to roll an armor core on here so that I can get to 1.4 million armor. I don't know if the chill out mask is still bugged, because the heal is supposed to give me that extra 5% total armor, which would probably make this 1.5. But that's the only thing I really did to this build. I changed up the chest piece, gave it a wyvern with kinetic momentum, and everything else is pretty much the same. These improvised pieces all have skill damage rolled on them with protection from elites mods in them. Here we go right here, and here we go right here. And that's the build, everyone. Oh, and I'm tripping. The reason why kinetic momentum is so good, because you're using the deflector shield, okay? You're already at 5 skill tiers. And then because I have Future Perfect on my card custom gives me 1 skill tier already. And then if I kill an enemy with Future Perfect, then I could possibly go into overcharge. And so I have a tier 6 shield at all times, or overcharge at all times. And kinetic momentum with this, did you notice that my shield was barely even getting hurt at all? That's because kinetic momentum was increasing my skill repair and skill damage. So whatever they were doing to me while I was active was just shredding them even more. And I don't even know what the damage numbers are for this, but it's insane. Now, if you want me to do a legendary run through with this, let me know down in the comments, and I could possibly come out with another build for you. But, you know, I got to focus more on legendary, so it won't really be a commentary like on heroic. But that's pretty much it, man. Appreciate you stopping by. And while you're here, why don't you check out my game dev journey, man. It's been an awesome journey, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really starting to learn the Unreal Engine and learn different mechanics and coding within the engine so that I can apply the ability system the way I want to. So check out these videos if you're interested in that. Other than that, that's it for me. Catch you in the next one. Be right out.